Good day, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy New Week. My name is Mrs. Rhoda Molaho, and I am a representative of Lahore Behavioral Services. Over the week, we've talked on different mental health disorders, and today we're going to talk on drug and substance abuse. Yes, so you can get your writing materials, you can get your pen, your jotters, while we learn about this mental health disorder. Yes, what is drug? What is drug abuse? How do you abuse drugs? What is the impact of such thing to our brain? Yeah, a drug is a chemical substance that has a physiological effect on the body when ingested. It's a chemical substance that has a physiological effect on the body when ingested. But when you keep doing this against the doctor's prescription and over time, you are abusing such drug and you become a drug addict. Yes, science has shown that there are four major drugs associated with physical addiction. We have tobacco, we have alcohol, cocaine, and opioids. Tobacco, alcohol, cocaine, and opioids. And when you keep doing this, you discover that your body develops a certain tolerance to such drugs. Yes, developing tolerance means that your body can withhold the potency. That is, the effect of such drug will not be felt on your body because your body is already used to this particular drug. And there are two types of tolerance. We have the metabolic tolerance and the functional tolerance. The metabolic tolerance is the tolerance whereby after you ingest this drug, its potency will be felt in a very minute amount on that site of impact. That is, when you take this drug, you do not really feel the effect of such drug on the spot where it's supposed to work. And we have the functional tolerance. The functional tolerance is that the efficacy of such drug will be reduced when you take this drug. Yes, like I said, there are four major drugs associated with physical addiction. Science has proven that the four major drugs are tobacco, alcohol, cocaine, and opioids. Now we're going to start with tobacco. Everybody knows tobacco. And the addictive substance in tobacco is nicotine. Nicotine is the substance in tobacco that makes you want to smoke very often. Forgetting that this thing causes one to have a reduced mental health. One, two, it breaks your immunity, reduces one's immunity, and has a negative impact on the brain over a long time. If you keep doing this thing repeatedly without caution, it begins to work against your body. So, what are the things that you can do to withhold or withdraw from taking such things? But before we go there, I would like to talk about alcohol too. In alcohol, there is an additive substance in alcohol known as ethanol, which the Nigerians fondly call ogogoro. That ethanol is the particular substance in the alcohol that makes you want to take more. It wants you to keep drinking and drinking and drinking without caution, and you find out that you become addicted to such substance, and it's going to be of negative impact to your body as well. Cocaine is a stimulant. It increases your neural activities. When you talk about drug addiction in the body, we talk about the neurotransmitters because they come to play. The neurotransmitters, these are chemical substances made by the neurons that help to transport neurons around the body, transmit messages from the brain to the body. And when you become addicted to a particular drugs, these neurotransmitters begin to overwork, or you increase them or you reduce them. Examples of such neurotransmitters, we have serotonin, we have histamine, we have dopamine, we have acetylcholine, we have GABA, we have glutamate, to mention a few. But the ones that really get increased when you get addicted to a drug or when you abuse a drug is the dopamine. When your dopamine level goes very high, higher than it ought to be, it becomes a very big problem. A very big problem. That's why you find people having Parkinson disease and the likes, because the dopamine level in the brain has been increased more than the way it should be. Then we have the opioids. The opioids falls under analgesics. What are analgesics? Analgesics are pain relief medications. These are drugs that are taken to reduce pain. And under analgesics, there are some other subgroups. We have acetaminophen, we have NSAIDs, which are the non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. We have opioids, to mention a few. These acetaminophen, these are analgesics that helps to treat mild to moderate pains. Examples of such are paracetamol. We have the non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. These will help to treat moderate to severe pains. Examples are ibuprofen. Then we have the opioids. The opioids are used to treat severe pains. Examples of opioids, we have morphine, we have heroin, we have tramadol. And you discover that people take these opioids. People get addicted to these opioids. You keep taking it every time to reduce pain. And in the process of doing that, you become addicted to some drug. When you don't see these drugs to take, your body will not want to be in shape. If some persons believe that for you to be able to withdraw from such acts, you have to use one to replace one, which is wrong. You don't use one drug to replace another. You find out some persons tell you, "Oh, think I would stop smoking. The only thing I would do, I just keep drinking." You increase your intake of alcohol to substitute for tobacco, or you say, "Oh, I think I'll stop taking cocaine. All I'll just do, maybe I'll go for other opioids." You are still dancing around the same circle. So why don't you just end it all? Get yourself checked. Visit us at Lao Behavioral Services. We have trained mental health personnel. We have licensed and trained drug psychologists that can help you with these disorders. You can call us on 832-230-4487 and we are there to help you. Visit our website www.lahorebehavioralservices.com. What are the major causes, or why do people engage in such acts? One, people do it because they want to fit in. You want to fit into the society. You see a group of persons and you feel, "Oh, they are doing this, I think I can join them, I want to belong," and you engage in such acts, thereby causing damage to yourself. Two, let's say if you're passing through a broken relationship or a broken home, people take these medications or these drugs. Third, for peer pressure, you find your friends doing it and you just feel you want to do it. Four, you just want to go against doctor's prescription and you feel you don't need to visit a doctor for you to get a particular treatment. You want to do it yourself and you end up messing yourself up. Some because it's legalized. So because you feel these things are legalized, so like some places where they legalize marijuana, you find some persons smoking it and telling you, "Oh yes, it doesn't have any negative effect on the health." My dear, you are deceiving yourself. All these things affect you negatively in one way or the other. So it's best you stop them or you visit a rehab. Lahore Behavioral Services, we are here for you to help you through this phase. Yes. So you can just reach us on the number I stated above and we will always be there to help you. What is its impact on your mental health? It's gonna make one depressed, causes depression, because at the point where you feel you want to withdraw or stop, you find yourself having problems with withdrawal. So it causes depression. Then it causes anxiety. In some cases, it might even lead to suicide. Life is too precious to be wasted. So we can just help ourselves by seeing a psychiatrist or a mental health person, a trained mental health doctor or nurse can help you with this phase. Until then, I remain your faithful host, Mrs. Rhoda Agunlaho. Today is going to be a short one because we have other mental health topics to talk on. Thank you and stay blessed.